everyone! Today I'm going to be doing the TMI tag. I'm sorry about my hair a little bit, it's just not really cooperating, and I really wanted to film today, so, you know, who cares? So I'm just going to be reading these off my phone. I just found it on like Google, all these questions, because I don't have time to think of the first time tag questions for myself. Someone just went into their apartment. Okay, so and I got this case from, I think it's called Techie Geekiness. I think that's what they're called. I don't know, my friend got it for me for Christmas as a gift, and I love it. First question. First YouTube video you ever watched? I think it was either How to Be Gangster or My Whole Family by Bo Burnham. How to Be Gangster by Nigga Higa or My Whole Family by Bo Burnham. It was definitely one of those two, because my brother showed them to me, I remember. He showed them to my mom, but I'm just like, oh no, I want to watch them. I was in like the 3rd grade. First person you subscribed to on YouTube, probably Bo Burnham or Niga Higa. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm pretty sure I am. Ryan Higa. It was back, I was probably, again, the 3rd or 4th grade. Do you still talk to your first love? Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if I was in love necessarily, or if I was just in an extreme infatuation with this person, but regardless, I don't talk to them anymore. I haven't talked to them in a couple of years, because it was middle school, that's why I don't think I was in love, but I really, really liked that person. But, like, with celebrities, like, I love celebrities, like, yeah, so I don't talk to them, obviously. First kiss. My first kiss was with my 4th grade boyfriend, and we dated for 3.5 to 4 months, I think. Yeah, I was in the 4th grade. I'm not gonna say his name or anything. Like, he will never ever see this probably, but, yeah. First alcoholic drink. Probably wine or beer, because I used to get sips off my parents when I was younger. First car. I don't have a car. The first car I can remember having as a family, though, either be a red minivan Monty, because we named our cars, or this, I'm pretty sure it was like a forest green color, but it was a Volvo. Just a small Volvo. First job. That's a really good question. I've never had like an official job, but my first job that I can remember was probably dog sitting for one of my mom's work friends. I used to do that a lot. Her dog was psychotic like her owner. My first pet was a Shih Tzu named Oliver. He was the beigey colored Shih Tzus, and I actually had a dream about him like last night. Well, it was kind of this morning because I slept in pretty late. But yeah, that was really sad. I woke up and I cried. That's so sad. I miss him. He was a good dog. He was kind of mopey sometimes, but I miss him. First celebrity crush. My first celebrity crush was either Aaron Carter, because I had the cassette for I Want Candy, or Daniel Radcliffe. Okay, so the first Harry Potter movie came out when I was about 3 years old. And I remember I had to have been about 3 or 4 at the time. I had Sorcerer's Stone on VHS. Yeah, I had the VHS. It's that old. And I guess it came with the movie poster for it, and I had it on my wall, and every night I would kiss Daniel Radcliffe goodnight, and it was really cute, and I still love him. He's still definitely one of my celebrity crushes, and if I ever met him, I would cry my eyes out. My first real boyfriend. I'm a junior in high school, so I've never really had a real boyfriend, but I guess someone who would qualify as like a real boyfriend would have to be either, again, my 4th grade boyfriend, because we dated for so long, and like we actually hung out at each other's houses and we went to movies together. So I guess that was kind of like my first real boyfriend, but I was so young, so it might be my 7th and 8th grade boyfriend, even though we were very on and off. I think once we got into 8th grade and we started dating again is when we really started dating, because we'd actually talk to each other. You know, it's awkward. It's middle school. Who was the first person you texted today? It was Marissa, who got me this case. Thank you. And I told her about my dream that was wild. My dream last night was wild. Like, I can only remember one part of it. Basically, it was just like these photographs that were never published anywhere, but they're like celebrities that I like and like musicians, but they have to exist somewhere. They have to, because these pictures were so realistic that it's insane. It is insane how real they were, and they have to be out there somewhere. They have to. You can only dream about things that you've seen, but like, I know, I've seen these in my dream, in my head, so they have to be real. Who was your first grade teacher? I can't remember her name. I think it started with a D, Miss D something. But she was cool. First grade was cool. Where was your first sleepover? I don't know. It had to have been when I was really young, and one of my like childhood friends who I don't talk to anymore or I even have contact with. Um, it makes me sound like I am not allowed to talk to them. I just, when you move around a lot, you just don't really talk to the same people anymore because you meet so many new people. Um, but yeah, it was probably with this girl Tatiana who I grew up with, or someone else. I don't know. What was the first thing you did this morning? Um, oh, that's a good question. I woke up to my alarm. I woke up to my alarm and like I heard stuff outside, and I don't know why. I was like compelled to walk outside my room. I don't know why I got up. My dog was probably doing something. I don't know. But it's mornings are weird. First concert you ever went to? Okay. This like oh my god. My first concert was Hannah Montana, Everlife, and the Cheetah Girls without Raven Simone. It went Everlife, who opened, and I guess Hannah Montana opened too. But that was wild. I was 4th row. Like, you don't understand how like little me was just like, I was probably like 6 years old at the time. 6 or 7. I was so literally so excited for this concert. I was at my babysitter's house a couple days before, who was going with me and another one of my older friends from cheer. Because I never really had friends my age. I did, but like no one that I actually wanted to hang out with. I always wanted to hang out with older kids, but we were at her house. Her name was Macy, and we made signs. Like, I made my Hannah Montana sign, which was shit, and she made her Cheetah Girl sign, which I thought was bomb at the time. So no, I made the Cheetah Girl sign. She made the Hannah Montana sign. Yeah, and then the Cheetah Girls came on. I remember they had like cool outfits, and they were going around the stage in their Heelys, and I was just like, yes, literally yes. Best part of that concert is though, afterwards we went around back because it was at Key Arena in Seattle, Washington. It was the first leg of the tour. I remember we went around back, and I was like pushed up against this gate, and then there was like it went gate and then barricade on either side of like where the buses would come out and cars. And Miley Cyrus, she walks out, and I swear I remember her outfit. She had dark blue denim wash jeans, and then she had this gray hoodie sweater on that was like half length sleeve, and I swear to god I had that same exact sweater, and I wasn't wearing it that night, but I swear I had that same no, dad, sorry, my dad, I had that same exact sweater. I shit you not, and I was just like, Miley, I had that sweater. Like I was screaming, and she was only going over to one side, which was really a big bummer because I wanted to meet Miley. And imagine if I had met Miley, like, but like Disney Miley, like first started Disney Miley. Like, that would have been iconic. First broken bone. My first broken bone was my arm. It was more like my wrist, though. It was like my wrist arm right about here. And I had a friend over. This is the first time this girl had ever been over to my house, too. And we were playing on my rainbow jungle gym. And she was at the top of the slide, and I was at the other side of the monkey bars. And I was trying to go across to get up to the hut place where she was about to go down the stairs because I had to save her for some reason. I don't know. I remember this very vividly, though. And then I had been doing this a lot, and it was hot out, so my hands were sweaty. So I slipped halfway through on the monkey bars, and I landed on my arm. And I guess I blacked out for like 30 seconds or something. But yeah, I got up, and I had a babysitter. There was a babysitter there. I can't remember how old it was. I had to have been like 8 maybe, I don't know. But the babysitter was there, and like she went and she got me ice, and we were so lucky though, because the minute, like literally the second I sat down in the chair with the ice pack, I had to been in the house for 2 minutes. She was like dialing my mom's number. My mom walks in the door. She got home from work early, and she sees that. Like, we could not have been luckier, honestly, for my mom to have gotten there, because I honestly didn't want that babysitter to take me to the hospital because I didn't like her, and she was a really crazy driver, and like I had a friend over, so it was kind of uncomfortable. First movie you remember seeing? Probably Fern Gully. Yeah, it was probably Fern Gully or like The Little Mermaid or Cinderella or something. But that's not like in the theaters, that's like on VHS tapes. I don't remember going to the movies when I was really little. First sport you were involved in? It was either t-ball or soccer. They happened around the same time when I was younger, and I did them like because I think there were different seasons, so it was definitely those two. And then I got introduced to cheer at like 6 years old. But before that, I'm pretty sure I did tap and ballet, but I quit after 2 weeks, so maybe. Like, I think dance was a sport, so yeah, I guess tap and ballet maybe. My first tweet. Actually, I'm literally gonna look this up because I remember my first Twitter account. My brother found it. It says, The Purple Life 21. I will probably link this down below. Life, ice skate, and I love life, music, zoomies, hot topic, makeup, my friends and family, etc. My first tweet was on January 11th, 2011, and it said, Nson, Nson, of Tosh.0 tonight, 4 exclamation points. Oh my god. Okay, I'm like looking at my tweets. The second tweet is, I love at Justin Bieber so much. He is a great kid, so haters gonna hate. We just gonna shake him off. Winky face. At Taylor Swift, you literally stole that entire song from my second tweet from my first Twitter account, so what now? This account honestly needs to be deleted because it's an embarrassment. First Facebook profile picture. Um, on my old Facebook, which I don't use anymore, I'm pretty sure it was a picture of a horse. Because I liked horses. I was that. I was literally that girl who liked horses. Oh my god. How embarrassing. First piercing. I used to have my ears pierced in kindergarten, but they got infected because I went to Claire's. So yeah, you know all that, because literally everyone who gets their ears done at Claire's gets it infected. But look at my cool socks. This is like really weird what I just did, but yeah, they're from J. Crew and they're really cozy. So yeah. That was my first time doing the My First Time tag. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you next Friday. I decided I really want Friday evenings. I think my last video went up around 9 o'clock, but I want Friday evenings about 6 o'clock to be my upload time. So yeah, I'm going to try for that every week, and I hope to see you guys next week. Alright, I love you. Bye!